Welcome. In this session, we would focus on one of the recent reports of WHO, which talks about the state of mental health globally and the need for increased investments in mental health services. So, overall, there are more than 1 billion people worldwide who are affected by mental disorders in some form or the other. It could be anxiety, depression, or any other related phenomena. Now, this mental disorder leads to three important outcomes. One is the human cost, that is the long term disability that it would induce, with rising suicide cases of nearly 7 lakh being lost in 2021 alone, which is one of the major cause of deaths among the young population. Similarly, there has been an indirect impact on the economy and the productivity, and it is estimated that there is a $1 trillion loss because of depression and anxiety again. Now, the goal and the expected outcomes have been very, very different. The current progress, which is only at 12%, is insufficient to meet the cut in the suicide rates, which is targeted at around 33%. And the government funding is very, very bleak. Only 2% of the funding goes for mental health disorders. However, this gap is further wide in the developed versus the developing nations. So, in a high income nation, around $65 per person are spent in case of funding for mental health. However, that in the low income is only $0.04, which is very, very bleak amount. Similarly, if we talk about the professionals or the availability of healthcare workers for mental health, it is more than 50% in high income countries. However, it is less than 10% in low income countries, and therefore WHO urges for immediate reforms in the field and investments in the field. So 80% of the nations now include mental health as a support response to emergency services, and this has increased up from 39% in 2020, which is a significant amount. And again, there have been promotional programs which are there. The global call for action includes better funding, better legal reforms, better investments for workforce, and a community-based person-centric model for care and concern. So those are some of the key things that should be taken into account. Thanks for joining. We will definitely be covering more important current affairs for you. Have a great day.